So as your lender, I'm sure we've already gotten you pre-approved and we're getting ready for you to now make your offer on your home. And we can help you with that and help guide you as to where you can put your money, how much to put down, how much for closing costs. One of the big caveats and a good thing to do sometimes if you need help with putting money down and having money for closing is to allow the seller to do some seller concessions. FHA, for example, allows you to have the seller pay 6% of the purchase price towards your closing costs. Conventional is very similar based on how much money you're going to put down. It will go anywhere from 3% up to 9%, depending on how much money you're putting down. So when you're looking at making that offer, remember to be realistic if you're asking for closing costs. So for example, if the seller is asking $500,000 for their house, now you don't know if they maybe started at $600,000 and have dropped it down. All you know is that it's $500,000. So if you want that seller to pay 6% of your closing costs and you come in at $450,000 and ask for $50,000 off to begin with, plus the seller paying 6%, that's not a realistic offer. Because remember, you want to be realistic. So they wanted a certain amount of money. They need to get a certain amount of money as well. And if you're giving them a lowball offer, take $50,000 off, that 6% is more money off for them. So in the grand scheme of things, that's not a realistic offer. So take a look at what your market is doing, what's selling in the market. Maybe even look up the house and see how long it's been on the market, how long they've dropped it, how much they've dropped that house. And then that way you know what your offer should be, especially if you're asking for seller concessions. So you want to make sure you're realistic, and if you really want the house, be honest, be realistic, be honest with yourself. Make sure that what you're doing makes sense all the way around. And we here at Van Dyke, we're not going to tell you what to do, but we can definitely give you advice and kind of lead you down and help you figure out where the money's going to come from for that. So that's what we're here for. We're here to help your dreams come true. Give me a call. Dawn Hall, Van Dyke Mortgage, 239-789-7561. Your lender for life.